Well, hello everybody. It is the One True Jimmer Live on YouTube. The game, you know it, the one and only, my favoriteest of favoriteest games to play and kill time. Snow to the Runner. Today we are going to be looking at buffs that were added to during the update, and we're going to check them out. There are a couple of vehicles that got some attention, and I am going to find out if these buffs are even worth my time. But the vehicles that they did put them on are vehicles that I did enjoy using, and quality of life upgrades to them. Uh, it's kind of cool to know because now that I know I can do these certain new things, I'm going to pass them on to you by giving you the visual learning. It's going to be awesome. Everybody's going to be happy. It's just going to be a great day to drive. It's going to be a great day for contracts, people. A great day for contracts. So, Global, au Michigan, elle au pont, nothing is here. Let's try this again. Click on here. There are a few new little shenanigans that they did. I mean, you can see, man, I am a man of Zeeks. I don't play around, dude. So, we're going to be poaching this today. And we're going to be poaching this today. And we're going to be looking at this one today. Can I get a garage? Thank you. The White Western Star. Yeah, there we go. Get that yawn out. So, there has been a few new buffs that were added to the game by Sabre to certain trucks. We are going to be grabbing said trucks. We're going to check them out. We're going to test them. And we're going to see how the quality of play for these new buffs on these trucks are. The buffs are not bad ones, so they're actually good ones. So, we are going to check them out. Gonna check them out. Yes, we are. Man, I really have a lot of good vehicles in here. We will be grabbing the crocodile also. I think all four of these all got a little oil something something. So, but we're going to take these two first. We're going to use them to do missions too. So, don't want to be bringing 20,000 trucks over at once. Global map. Go back. here. Cruise over here. Zooming in. Yeah, I don't care about what the shit. There we go. So, we're going to be, again, sorry about that. Okay, are we done? Okay, there we go. Hey, what's going on, Normog? Going to be going over some, going to be testing out some new buffs that were put on the trucks. There's 4 different vehicles that have been buffed for the better and not the worse, and new things added to them that people have requested. So a couple of these trucks were ones I really liked using, and we're going to go through. We're going to look at the buffs. We're going to test them out. We're going to use them on contracts. Believe that shit. All day long. Okay, so we got what I like to call the Tuz Bros. You know, they're like 2 DLC vehicles, and we're going to deploy them. And these were vehicles that I got way. This is, I think, when one of the very first DLCs were these 2. I'm not even kidding. That's how old these vehicles are. But yeah, they have added new new shit, and I want to check them out. So the autonomous is on it. Cool. These are old war vehicles. Good eye. These are old war vehicles. These were, used to do pretty much what this one's set up to do. Had a fuel tanker on it. Some had little box beds on them to haul supplies. But, we're checking it. It is engageable now. But, yeah, they said that there's a better center of gravity. And we're going to check it out. I'll be looking back here. They did add one. Nice. So now you can haul a trailer. Nice. Okay, now let's look at his brother. This one's a little smaller as far as height, but his power is way more powerful than the other one. Like, disgustingly powerful. The center of gravity on this one's pretty good. I don't know what guy's talking about. He's like, ooh. It's like, no, dude. If they actually made the center of gravity better with what this was already set up, this is going to be like bulletproof. Um, they do have the autonomous they put on it. Noise. Um, I mean, with as high as this thing's in the air, you really don't need the other one. So, I mean, rooftop, angled visors. Yeah, see, this one's military spec'd out too, you know, so. I like to keep these military colored, but we're gonna fuck about with this. Uh, right here, stickers. Uh, exterior. They said that I was supposed to get a new one. And I want to see it. I mean, we all know I'm a legend. That's why people watch me. Let's see here. Where is it? There are so many fucking stickers, dude. It is insane. Well, they weren't bullshitting when they said there's some new ones. Explosive mare. America. Oh, yeah. Edelweiss. Godspeed you. Yeah, horsepower. Jester. Pie. Awesome. awesome. True Austrian. Bolt. Born to Ride. Jamais Souviens. Festival Flavors. Oh my God. Spirit of Freedom. What does it say? Bobber Curve. Be prepared. That's kind of cool looking. Glory and Palms. So it's supposed to be a new skin. And if that's the case, it would be here. I just don't know what truck it's for. And I'd have to go through all the trucks to try to figure it out. And I'm not about to do that shit. We're gonna... Is there an extended frame? I wish they would have put an extended frame on this. But honestly, for this one, this would be what I would use if I was using this as a Scout. Got a light wrecker. That is way too... hauling with this one isn't too bad. It has some serious mojo jojo when it comes to going around. The repair parts is okay, but honestly, this doesn't take a lot of damage if you drive it right. You know what I mean? So I would just, I mean, if I was to go using this as a Scout, which you can now, this would be the setup I use right here. We're going to go give it a run. We're going to give it a rip. Because they said this was, said some things were fixed on it. And I want to know. This thing is still ungodly fast. Oh yeah. This thing definitely got a rework. It gave it a better traction. Because before it used to just be like god awful. The turning radius is still ass. Oh yeah, much better stability with the raised lift on it. Way better stability and traction. And another neat thing is if you slow her down, this thing actually turns tighter now. See? Look at that. But we're gonna see stability here right now. And the winch, the autonomous medium winch, is definitely cool. The top heavy that made it roll end over end is gone too. They worked on that. The reverse gear is also better. Now to test this. Let's test the power of this winch while it's off. For a medium heavy. Oh, probably hope I had the fucking e-brake off, huh? A derp! That's bananas and rice, man. It's bananas and rice. Yeah. So it is going to need a power assist. That's just all there is to it. But that is a huge hill, so... There is also supposedly less penalty on when you're using all-wheel drive for the fuel. Less of a penalty, meaning you get a little better fuel mileage than you used to. But now we're going to see if this still does the front end over end rolling. Cool, it don't. So usually if you go on something like that, this thing would flip immediately right over. Now we're really going to test how stable this thing is. Here we go. Oh, they ain't lying, dude, because that thing would have been long gone over. Holy sheep shit, dude. They really did. They really did buff this thing out nice. The all-wheel drive and automatic is a lot better than it used to be. How is its rock climbing? Yeah, it's still awful. But I mean, these tires ain't meant for rock climbing. They're awful on stone. These are a bog tire. But I mean, in low range, it's just unstoppable. I like it. The fuel consumption's a little meh. Let's pop this thing out of, we'll take the dip lock off. Let's look at the fuel savings here. You're actually using less with the dip lock on. That's even better. Awesome. You're getting rewarded for off-roading with this truck. That is epic. That is epic. Jimmer likes. Yes, I do. So fuel consumption is up 0.5, so it is definitely went down because this used to be like 2.2 to 2.4. And when I say this thing is wicked fast with the motor I have in it, I mean it is wicked fast. We're gonna test her out in a couple of spots that I know is just nasty. So with these tires, it's meh, and it's great in the mud. No lying there. This thing is just an animal. So yeah, as you can see, this truck is very, very well buffed now. Center of gravity is a lot better with the race suspension. The drivability of this truck is now enjoyable. It is no longer nose heavy. It's balanced. The center of gravity, the lateral shift is outstanding. The fuel buff that they gave you that saves you fuel when you're in the all-wheel drive is also a bonus. All in all, this is like pretty much the ultimate scout vehicle now, is what I'm pretty much betting on. Because you can tow another fuel trailer behind you with this fuel trailer on it, and you will be able to drive for hours without stopping. I mean, just no reason to, as a scout vehicle. I mean, look at how it just goes through the mud. And that, see, that's in third. Here, let me put it in second. Look at this. There's just no bogging it down. Yeah, they fixed it up real good. Sabre did a good job balancing this thing out. I've made a lot of recommendations. I put a lot of recommendations in on this one. And it looks like they listen to me and the hundreds and hundreds of other people that gave them some advice on how to balance this truck out, because it is much better, much better. Oh yeah, this one's gonna be fun to use now. Like using this one to haul long logs. Or not this one, sorry. Yeah, this is much better. They definitely did a good job on Sabre did a good job with balancing this out. Let's see if it actually snaps to the trailer like they said they would. Haha! Liars! You liars! They said that you were supposed to be able to put scout trailers on them. They lied. They lied. They even fixed the balancing issue on this so it would match this trailer right here. And they're like, yeah, no. So they fibbed on that. Let's see if maybe it's because the fuel tank's on it. Let's, as you can see, this is just a standard DLC edition, man. It's... So it's not bad. They did balance out some things here. I would never use this, in all honesty. I've tried it before. Massive clipping issues, and they've never been addressed. The only one you could use on this is a gooseneck. And even then, it was just so unstable and really wasn't worth it in the long run. I mean, for the repair points, that's about all. I mean, a couple of tires. I just don't like the height of it. It's already tall, and I wouldn't want to be adding that on the top of it to make it less lateral. You know, the lateral stability just it ain't there. You know what I mean? If you be adding that, so I mean, it's not too bad. I think they did good. They balanced it out. They surely did balance it out, especially the traction on the tires. The turn radius is still a little ass, but you know what? I mean, for everything else that they've done to it, I say it's a fair shake. You know what I mean? Beggars can't be choosers. So what we're going to do, we're going to pop this off, and we're going to go out there. You see that coupler right there? That's supposed to be a hitch and a coupler, and I think they're full of crap. I don't think it's going to work. We're going to find out. Yeah, they're... See, that's what's annoying me. They said that the scout trailer was supposed to be able to be attachable. It is not. It is not. That was something they said they were going to address because this is considered a scout now. Is that this scout trailer was supposed to be able to be used with this truck. They even matched the height. Look at that. Like, just perfect. The top of that deck, bam, perfect with this. And they didn't. Damn you, sirs. Okay, well, any hoozles. I mean, like I said, I'll take all the positive buffs they did on this as a W. I mean, the trailer hitch thing, disappointment, definitely. You know, I wanted to be able to use that with this truck because I've always enjoyed using this thing, even before they gave the good buffs. This thing was, if you drive slow, it's decent, and I mean, it's a challenging truck to drive. Well, not anymore. It's actually really fun to use, but I just took it for a rip, dude, and it made me proud. This one right here also, it's little brother. Right here, it's big brother. Sorry, let me rephrase that. It's big brother is little brother. Sorry. See, this one weighs 5 tons. This weighs 4.5 tons. So this will be little brother. It's little big brother. We're gonna run through it. we got the LH40. Redesigned variant with few cut corners, sacrifice fuel for reliability. Sure, unadulterated power. Well, why would you right here? I would just use this one. But this, I like to use to haul logs. I do. And this one, as you can see, its stock is very low. Like very low. And that gives it a decent center of gravity right there when you're running that. And if I was going to be hauling logs with this, I definitely would not be using these tires. Let's cruise down here and see if they added any new tires. I haven't used this in a hot minute, so I mean, we could throw that on and use the active, but man, look at that lift. They cleared out the belly of this a little bit. So it's got it's raked better. This thing used to have like a really nasty setup. See, I would probably use these. But if I was of a mind, I would probably use these right here. Because if you're looking at them rear tires, let's get it right here to the edge of that window, and we'll see. Here we go. Oh yeah, they're much wider for hauling log. Do this with autonomous medium, and then this has a couple of things that are worth yeah, see, look at that. You put that crane on, look at that dip on the front end of that. That is just hardcore weight right there. They should have moved it forward some. I mean, if you're already tinkering with it, I mean, look at that gap right there. That is massive. That is a massive gap. They should have fixed that. They should have addressed that and brought it forward. You know, gave it about 5 inches of clearance instead of 2.5 foot. That would have looked really good. You know, especially when you have this on and it's like, you see what I mean? But let's pop this on with this. And then we're going to go out and we're also going to see if they lied about this being able to attach. Which we all pretty much know they are full of crap because it's rolling it's still rolling the coupler. And they said that they were supposed to be rolling it was like a universal thing where it was a coupler slash trailer hitch that would hook up because these are now considered a medium Scout. Yeah, not nothing. Not nothing. Just awful. Just awful. But let's yeah, that's not gonna work for me. We're gonna give her a rip We're going to test out what the fuel levels are. Okay, customize. Okay, we're going places. Way down a list of tires. That's what we're doing. Okay, we are good there. Keep those for logging. Yeah, see? Hauling logs with this is actually really fun to do. Really fun to do. And I was told that the clipping issue from the tires rubbing on the logging trailer has been fixed also by looking into it. I have investigated. So right now we don't have any station for long log here, but I do believe we do on the other map. So roof rack, it did give a decent amount of repair parts. It did. Uh-huh. And then let's get the body on here. See, this right here, 238 fuel. That is insane. This thing is massive. It should be giving you like 500 all day long. 500. But as the scouting setup, right here again. Oh yeah, takeoff is woo! Holy cow! Got some zip. Yeah, they definitely worked on the traction. We got to get a full rip on and see if it's still nose heavy. We're gonna see if that back end lifts. Because that was a major problem with these two trucks. Oh yeah, they fixed it. Oh yeah. Ooh, this one, oh, dude, this one climbs over rocks so much better than it used to. So much better. The turn radius has been affected to where more positive. Yeah, see what I mean about the rock crawlability of this thing now? Holy cow, dude. That is insane grip. That is awesome. I've always liked this little guy right here. Especially when you're hauling logs. Like when you get into long logs, you got them territories where it's just a real pain in the crack. So we're really going to test this out, hauling log. We're going to jump map real quick. Let's retain this. We're going to jump map, and we're going to test it hauling log. I know a perfect place to test hauling long logs. Right here. There's a particular place over in Salton River Mountains where you can get your long logs, and I'm gonna buy the trailer. And if I no, actually, I think I do have the trailer already, and we're gonna see how the fuel consumption and the balance is on it. Customize. Bam, there we go. Oh, wait a minute. Tires, my man. Gotta put on our good tires. I mean, we probably could just leave these tires. You know what? We're going to leave these tires on. And we're going to see it. Because usually I use, like, when you're hauling logs, long log is the heaviest load in the game still. It's hauling long log. But these aren't meant for hauling log. But the traction's just been so upgraded on this that I gotta give it a rip, dude. Gotta give it a rip. It has to happen. Okay. Who's down here? Medium. Log trailer. You know what? Let's cruise down here real quick and look. I have a lot of logging trailers around here. You see, it won't lift. It will not lift. That is so awesome. All-wheel drive fuel consumption has gotten a buff for the positive, because it used to be over 2.2. Now it's down to about 1.5. I mean, I'm trying. I am trying to flip it. See, that's the bad boy I've been using to do all my logging here. Yeah, my kitty. My kitty. Can it still climb over these? We're gonna find out. Wow, they were literally... Get over there. Nope, you can't climb over them anymore. No! Okay, let's see if we can do it at an angle. Okay, you can. Cool. You used to be able to climb over them without having to go at an angle. But one of the other bonuses is they have this trailer in game. This is a trailer that was made by a gentleman and introduced into the mod form so you could use it. And them are perfect for this little truck too. You see what I mean? Same height, 2 slots. There ain't nothing special about it. It's just a trailer with a long deck and tires. All right. See how it is. Good to go. Once some logs get on, that trailer will crouch just a touch. But you see how it's almost perfectly centered. So once it's loaded, it's perfectly level with this truck. Keeps it balanced really well. You're in for a treat now, dude. This is where Jimmer shines. I'm gonna roll this thing. Now that I said that, I have totally foreshadowed myself. Grip it, rip it, yeah. Crash test dummy. Yeah, one thing about these tires, really not much traction. And at high speeds, and you have a log trailer that's whipping around like, you know, everywhere. Oh! I just destroyed a tire. Guess maybe we need to repair. Yeah, you see what I mean? Oh, that's not good. We're down a tire. Yeah, but I'm playing around going crazy here, so don't drive like Jimmer. Just, you know, I mean, patience is a virtue. I want to do 150, like, at all times. Yeah, we have a flat tire. We got to recover. This is not going to work. Okay, now you see what it was saying about durability. Now, unlike the Warthog, this thing has a turning radius that's insane. Very, very quick steering, too. Should we try it off-road? Yeah, let's test it off-road on the way there. We haven't really got a rip on this one. Like, there's some good trail. Got a little bit of wheel slip, but not bad. Like I said, not bad at all. Not bad. Now we're gonna see how she does on the cabbage. It's so light it don't even make that ledge crumble. That's impressive. You know what? We're gonna go this way. That way it looks like it's just gonna be a little too easy. I'm just kidding. We're gonna go that way. Yeah, if you put it into low, the turn radius on this is fixed. Its stability is still a little wonky, but not as bad as it was. But the fuel penalty has been reduced greatly for all-wheel drive, and that is a bonus, especially with a 30-gallon tank. I have flipped many a truck here. Yeah, this is some cabbage right here. You gotta remember, we're rolling with what, 47-inch tires? So, you know, I mean, you're going into swamp with 47-inch tires, dude. That's pretty good. Like, how is it in low gear? Oh my God, it's a frickin' tank. Okay, now we're gonna test its, cool. Now you gotta remember, these are not the tires I usually use when I do log. Yeah, they definitely worked on the stability. The lateral stability is very impressive from what it used to be. And the wheels are not clipping on the logging trailer anymore. That's good. That is also good. Once we get a load of logs on, this thing won't be spinning tires very quickly anymore. Yeah, I definitely should have put the other tires on. I just wanted to see if this could do it. Because before, the wheels would literally clip into the trailer, so the logging trailer. It hasn't done that, so I mean, I guess you can give an attaboy for that. I don't think this is going to do very good with these tires in the mud. For hauled log. I'm being honest. Completely honest. It's going to make it more stable laterally, definitely. But I got to get a move on. And the reason I say that is because we are running out of fuel and I need to get there quick like. Let me give you guys some better lighting. I apologize. I really apologize for that. You have to remind me, people. You have to remind me, or I will forget to reset the time. Yeah, they definitely worked on stability. You know, it's not doing too bad. But we're going to find out real quick in about 15, 20 yards. Because that's just a light duty mud. We're about to hit 50-inch and deeper mud right here. Like butter. Now this is a very unstable area to drive. It likes to try to tip you over, like right here, which is why I wanted to test this in here. If this bad boy can make it through here, it's gonna make it anywhere. You gotta remember, this is 50-inch mud. So this thing is rubbing frame. Now this is mud runner type of mud right here. I have never tried to go through here. I just want to try it for fun once to see if it can. Giddy dude! Oh yeah. Oh my lord, look at this thing go. Oh yeah. They definitely fixed the lateral stability. Like 1,000% they did. Here, let's let this, we're gonna let this sink in the cabbage for a minute. You know what I'm talking about? Where, you know, sometimes you just let it set and then you'll see it just start sinking. We're gonna let it do that. We're gonna let it settle. There it goes. Back end starting to go. Let's give it a little wheel wiggle here. Okay. Yeah, just pulls right out of it. Awesome. Nice. Yeah, if you want a good truck that can pull some log, I suggest this one or the Zeke's 5368. Those two are a beast for a short single cab that's four-wheel drive. Dude, he's just crawling right through it. You gotta love it, man. Like I said, this is 50-inch mud, dude. As I stated before, if it can make it through this, it can make it through anything. Because this is literally the worst part of this map is right here. They're just walking through it. Hey, what's up, Tater? Am I hung up on the log? Yep. There we go. You see it? I'm testing out the new buffs. The 5 vehicles got buffed, and all in positive ways, not bad ways. This one got a positive buff for fuel consumption. So when you're in all-wheel drive and diff lock, it's not using as much. They fixed the lateral stability on this and the easy, the nose heaviness of it. The you know what I mean, to where the back end would lift if you slammed on the brakes at high speed. You wouldn't roll yourself end over end. That's been fixed. They patched traction on these wider tires right here in the mud and gave you a little better traction, as you can see. The weight ratio on them also seems to have been fixed up a little bit, so you can use these wider tires to keep it even more stable now. So that's a bonus. It don't. The other thing is I think they put a weighted bumper on this. Is because it's not pulling wheelies like it used to. She's staying in contact with the ground. You can see it wants to lift, but it's not. Gotta get a little more speed here. Really? See, this is big ass rock right here. Beauty. Huh. That sucks. It's because of this. I wanted to get the back trailer right here attached to that tree, and it just is not going to happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to attach this tree again. We'll put it in reverse. Turn the wheel. Yeah, we're screwed now. Okay, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? I was trying to get it to where I could get the trailer on there, you bastard. You're evil. We had it. We had it. We freaking had it. Come on, get me over to where we can get that tire back in the dirt again. Perfect. Right there. Stay there. You see, it won't do it. Because if I could get this onto that tree, we'd be up out of there in no time. But that's not going to happen, so back the fuck down we go. No. No. Dude, I'm looking to the fucking right. Here we go. Do we have the clearance now? Oh, you suck. Bro, for real. I'm running out of fuel trying to get over this hump. I'm done dicking with this. I am. It's like the trailer's locked up. Yes. I mean, we are doing some serious Mojo Joe in here, right here. I'm not gonna lie. And of course, that fucking cocksucking sign had to get right in the way and fuck up all my mojo. I fucking had it going too until that sign. I knew it was gonna be an ass. It's always fucking something, dude. It is always fucking something. I wonder. There we go. This fucking sign is glitched out. They definitely fixed it. I mean, look at this. I should literally be rolled right now. How in the fuck is this even happening? I am just having way too much fun with this dude. He's like, yeah. I don't even know how. Wow, I found a whole new glitch in the game. I'm having way too much fun. Told you I was going to end up going over, man. Oh, I already used it. Attach winch. I'm not detaching trailer. We're going to go over this. What do we got here? The Verone D. What? And the fuck is... I can't even begin to wonder why this is here. I don't even remember why that's there. I think recovering it will be the better idea. And then we're going to bring over the A13. We're going to detach from the log trailer with the 813. How's the fuel and everything on this one? This is about the only truck that this the hydro setup works good on. And not like real good. It's just good. So it did pretty good. I mean, we ran that bad boy through there. I just wanted to see if this would make it over the railing with the load. I knew I shouldn't have done it, but I was just having so much fun. You know what I mean? But yeah, I do like this massive gap that they have here. But what sucks is they should have gave you a log crate. But that's not what we got, so we're gonna go recover over there, we're going to load up. We're going to head back over to the other map. And we're going to see what other shenanigans we can get done with this thing. This one does seem to have... This motor is very OP. But honestly, there's not really much. I'm not seeing much. You see what I mean in the way of performance here? I would like to think that this one would be more balanced and give less tire spin, but we're going to stick with this motor. Oh yeah. And I'll show you why I like the setup on this truck. Right here. This is why I like this setup. 3 slot, very small. Very small. Map. If we use the truck over there to haul lumber, the long log, I think that you could do better using the dualies. But the reason that I like those bigger tires is because over in Salton River Mountain, that, like I said, it's a really nasty mud hole right there. And you really need those kind of tires to help kind of, get that whip. Get better traction. But we're going to test the other ones too. At some point, we're going to see what's going on with it. But, until then, we're going to play around here with it. And we're going to do a little bit of work over here with it. Each one of these trucks has its own little, bonuses. The other one is the HD, the International HD, or DH. I think it's one of those. The International HD 520. That one got a little bit of, got a new motor that's been added for it. Put a little spunk in the junk, And we're going to take a look at that one. And we're going to see what, I mean, you know, poetic. Let's put the Tuz next to the Tuz. I mean, does anybody care about these bushes? I mean, I know I don't. Yeah, that's nice. That's definitely good. Let's see here. Garage. Uh, I think I sold that one too. Ugh, sorry, I'm yawning, everybody. I don't know why. Go to truck store. I believe it is highway. That thing is just a fucking toilet. I don't even know why they put that turd in this game. This is pathetic. This truck sucks ass. Like, it's a garbage truck. Why are you putting a fucking garbage truck in a hauling game? I mean, I could understand if it was like, hey, we want you to haul garbage. But yeah, that's not the fucking case. This is ATL's modded truck that I use from time to time. Where is it? Did I pass this thing and just not even realize it? I have a lot of trucks. I ain't bullshitting you. Got a lot of trucks. These are the two newest ones. This one's really good. And this one's alright in its own manner, too. Okay, where in the hell is it? Yeah, I got the Jeeps. Am I hallucinating here? I had to have passed it on highway. This also got a little work over too. Gave you more fuel and more points on this one. Oh, here it is. I do have one. Where the hell is it at? I'm not gonna fucking buy a new one. I would just be dumb. I bet you it's somewhere here. No. keys, 605, eggs, step pike. That's another one they were talking about that got a little juice. This one, on stability. Okay, dude. Check this one. Bro, from the back. If I sold all my extra trucks, I would be so fucking rich. Another Tatra 813. I mean, like I said, I just got so much of this shit, dude. It is insane. Here? Is Bonnie Earth down to see? No. The Mercer. Another Mercer. Oh, duh. You're so stupid, Jimmer. So Austria, Quebec, Austria. So, Benedam. Unterfeld. I wish they would tell you the location of your trucks. But they refuse to do it. Food Tom on Crata. The Katra. I like to bounce maps. I'm a map bouncer. Keeps you fresh. The Barone. No. There's no way I put it in Michigan. I refuse to believe that. Did I seriously put it in Michigan? There's no way. There's no way it's there. Like I said, dude, I'm not blowing $170,000 on trucks that I already own. HX. It's not there. We're going to go back through the list again. No, it is not there. Where the hell is it? Do I already have it here? And I'm just like missing it? I mean, I've done some pretty weird shit in my time. No? I mean, I was even using the Royal BM, dude, the Royal Ball Movement. There it is, right there. There it is. So it is insulting. Oh, Jesus, like 1 o'clock in the morning. Holy shit, no wonder I'm yawning. Local map. Oh, we're using it for a drink. I remember now. Yeah, this thing was wicked awesome. This thing was like, with these tires, was wicked awesome off-road. I remember. You could have that with the bed. Really? See, that don't hang over much from frame either. But what I don't like, again, if this thing will let me move, is how those tandems are tucked in way inside there. That's make it top heavy. I don't like that. Me no likey. So just don't do long log? What the shit, dude? I was about to say, oh, come on, dude. There's more than enough room for that log crane and mat. Look at that. More than enough room. I'm just kidding. If they actually moved that crane back, there would have been. You know what I mean? Like, move it closer to the cab. Dude, this flatbed looks cool on this truck. This one was supposed to have a 2900, the GB8V 2900 TTA. Huh. That is so weird. I gotta look that up and see why. Yeah, this one was supposed to have the 8V 2900 TTA from, it's basically like a cat motor. And I mean, it's to get this thing to grip it and rip it, you know what I mean? Why the hell? I am getting tired. You can tell because I'm making way too many mistakes. Damn. So, I'm seeing that what has been relayed, this is why I test it, is not true. They did do some balancing and tuning on the TUS. Most certainly they did. But the 2900 TTV or TTA is not there. That would have been awesome because that motor is a demon. Alright, it's like I've done this before, huh? So, we got this one. We'll give this one a little rip tomorrow, but I am exhausted. It is there. Just trying to go through all these vehicles, looking them up and finding them, getting this stuff done. I need to go back over there and see what's going on and ask them why they told me that the 2900 TTA was put on this truck when it is not. It is not. We're like, yeah, we gave it a new motor. No, you didn't. You lied, you lying liar pants. But that's it for tonight. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like, subscribe. Don't forget to turn on them notifications so when I, go live like this, you know, and you can watch. Thank you all for watching. I love you all. Peace and chicken grease. I am out of here.